Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to teach student marks calculation system using Spring Boot application. So let's go to the Google and type Spring Initializer. Click on this link. Click Maven, language Java. You have to select this one, right? It's default to select the Spring Boot right here. Okay. You don't select this one, snapshot all the stuff. Okay, this also are the beta version. You have to select this one. Should be the when you are visiting to the Spring Initializer site, this is default, it will be selected, right? Okay, now here group ID, you can give any name here. This one should be the unique identification of Spring Boot application. Artifact, we can give the project name. I'm going to give the project name as student marks. I just give the name. You can give any name, right? Okay. Description you can give. Okay. Otherwise you can leave as it is. Package name. This is the package name, right? It's a package name. Now here the version, Java version. What's the Java version? And you install in your machine. You just go to the command prompt. You can check here Java -version. I have installed 8 Java 8, so you have to select 8. If you install 11, you can select as 11. If you install 15, you can select as 15, right? If you select this one, after that go to the dependencies. You can select all the dependencies, relevant dependencies you have selected. Add dependencies, you have to select web. After that we have to select another dependencies. This one should be, we have to select as team leaf. Okay, this one should be the generate all the Java related templates. Select this one. Now click generate. Now your project file has been created successfully over here. Right click, show in folder. This one I just cut off. Paste E drive right here. Okay. Now what I am going to do is here I am going to get it this one to my, I open the Eclipse. I am going to configure my project. Go to the file, import, go to select the, this is the folder, okay, general. Inside the folder, there will be the folder which name is folders from, right? Select this one, right, select this one, next, you have this one, click on this one, you have to set up this one. Okay, now here we have to select this one, student marks. This is my project, right? Spring Boot web, open it. This is the Maven importer. This one we have to uncheck it, select this one, finish it. Now your project has configuring here, right? Now your project configured successfully. Now let's go to student marks, this one, student mark, right? This is your project, this is your default main method, right? This is default main method, right? Okay, this is the Spring Boot annotation. This is called as annotations. Okay, in order to run your application we need this annotation, right? This all the stuff I already taught in my basic Spring Boot basics videos. Those who are not touched my basics Spring Boot video, I gave the link in my video description. You just go through the links and you can watch my all the basic related video things of Spring Boot. Okay, now what I am going to do is here, now we go to SRC main resources. Here you can see the templates. Now what I am going to select the template folder. I am going to make the file as index.html. So select the folder, right click, new, others, select the HTML file, next. Here I am going to type the file name as index.html. Click finish. Right. Now what I am going to do is here, the same design I already done here. Same thing, I just copy this one. And paste it. Right. I no need to type again by again. This already I done in my previous example. So it's very easy to change the stuff, right? Okay, this don't worry about this. All the source code I provide in my tutorsfunny.com website. You will be able to study. Okay, now here this is the Bootstrap link. Here I have change the product change the heading as students marks calculation. Student marks, right, calculation. Now we have a fields, right? First we have to write this one should be the marks 1, marks 1. So here we have to change the name as, we have input field, we have changed the name as M1. The same thing you have to give as a control C to copy, control V to paste here, ID as well. Okay. Now the same thing I just we have to delete this stuff. The same thing I just copy, control C to copy, control V to paste. This one 2. Alright. Same thing, control C to copy, control V to paste here. 3. Right. Okay. Same thing. Okay. Now this one should be the marks 1. This is the input field marks 1. This is a marks 2. It's marks 3. Right. Yes, submit button. We have a one submit button over here. Right. If you enter the marks 1, marks 2, marks 3, click submit button. I need to calculate the total. Right. So how to do the task? Let me see. Okay. Now what I am going to see, after that I am going to go to the select the main this one. Okay, this folder, this package is called as packages. This is this package contain many sub packages, right? This is your Java main file is there. Now you select this one and right click new. I am going to create a new package. This one should be com.example dot student marks. This is the package name. Right. Here first one should be domain. I am going to create domain. Right. Finish it. Right. Inside here, this one is your package creator domain. So here I am going to create another thing is a class. This class means student. I just give the name as student. Right. Student class. Right. Okay. The student class. What I am going to do is here I am going to define first one should be the private. Okay, private marks for M1. Sorry, private int M1 mean marks. Same thing. Control C to copy, control V to paste here. M2, M3. These are the variables we have to create it. Okay, we have created three variables. First, I am going to generate the get and set method. So right click, source, generate get and set method, select all, generate. That's it. Okay, we have complete successfully. Now what I am going to do is here. After that, we have to create another method which is a get total method. That will be very important stuff. When you import the marks and click submit button, we need to calculate the total. Okay, so we have created the public void. Here write get total. Here what I am going to do is here return. Here write these three things we have to add marks for M1, M2, M3, right? So M1 plus M2 plus M3, right? Okay. So here we have to calculate all the stuff, right? What is the error? Oh, sorry, not void. This one should be the int. That's why. Okay, that's the error. If you put a void, the error said that there will be no return time. Okay, void is not return anything else. If it is written, you can put it the int. Okay, right. Now after that, what I am going to do is here I am going to calculate the total. I need to calculate the average as well. So some control C to copy the same function, but paste it here, get average. Right. Here we have how to calculate the average is divide by 3. Why divided 3 mean? We have 3 marks. Okay, so we have to put divide by 3. If it is 4 marks, divide by 4. If it is 5, mean 5. Okay, number of subject we have divided. Okay, right, that's the thing we have to do. get the average, right? 3. After that, what I am going to do is here, I am going to calculate the grade. So let me see how to calculate the grade. So when you calculate the grade, we have a condition. Okay, what the condition is? If the average is greater than 50, result should be pass. Otherwise, result should be fail. Right. So how to calculate these things? You have to create another method, public string. Here we have grade. This is the function get grade. This is the function I am going to create grade. Right. So here we have how to calculate here is you have to these 3 things, right? First one should be the marks, right? First average, we have to get the average, right? So the same thing you have to write here. You have to write average. So double. This one should be the 3, right? Double. So write here something like this. String grade. You have to create the variable grade. So here what I am going to do is here you have to write double. The same, so you have to write int double. The same thing you have to copy and paste. This one should be average equal. What to do here is the same thing you have to copy and paste it over here. Right. Okay. After that, what I am going to do is here we have to calculate the grade, right? So these are all the steps are calculated and assigned the variable average, right? These 3 marks are added and after divided by 3, what is the total? We have to calculate the average over here, assigned the variable average. So we have to write here if AVG average greater than 50, you have to write grade equal pass, else grade fail. You have to return grade. Return grade. That's it. Okay. Now it will be written as a string, so that I have to the method we have changed this one as a string. If it is int, return by int, you can put the data type in. Right? If it is double, you can put it double. Okay. The output should be written as a string, so that you have to I change it as string. Here the average I have written as double. It's most relevant double, right? It's average as double, right? Okay, that's why we have to return as double, right? Okay, according to the purpose you can change it, right? Now what I'm going to do is here, all the things have we calculated over here. Now I'm going to go to the select the package, this one. I'm going to create a controller. So select this one, right click new package com.example dot student marks dot student controller, right? We'll get the student controller. Click finish. Right. Now the controller has been created successfully. You can see here this is a controller. Say now here we have to create a class. This is also student controller. Right. This is the thing here. Right. Now here what I am going to do is here. First I am going to write the annotation. Controller annotation how to write. Okay, you have to write controller. You have to write here controller. Right. You have to import the relevant namespace. Click on this one, controller. Right, that's the thing we have to write. After that we have to write the methods, right? So we already done all the stuff, so we no need to write again by again. It take too much of time to complete it. So what I am going to do is here, we already done the student on this one, right? Wait, I get it the previous one. Right here. same thing, I just copy and paste it. I will explain it. Right. So here what I did here is, we have to this is the get mapping, right? This is how it work. When the page is loaded, it will be get mapping the URL index, right? Index, right? So index means this is the index page we have created in our project. This inside the template folder index.html, right? Our marks, the HTML will be display, HTML page will be displayed. So we have to get mapping like this. So here first one what happens is, it is string send form. You have to write send form, right? View form, we have to change this view form. It is very good. View form is a model attribute student new student mean we have a class. This is a student class, right? It's a domain. Inside the domain we have a student class. So this is not error. You have to import the package, import student. Now the error go away, right? This error go away. Okay. After that it will be returned to the index page, right? It will return the index page. Okay, that's the thing we have to do in Spring Boot, right? Very simple. The get mapping is a must. Okay, right. After that what I did here is, after that what we do here is, let me go to the application properties. Here we have set the application property here. I already done the stuff, but we have to set the port and everything. Okay, we have to set the port, right? Very important stuff. And the same port I Control C to copy, here paste it. Right. What is the meaning by this is, we have to change the port as, right. What is the things here is, the server dot port you must change in application dot properties. Why we need to change here is, if you are the Spring Boot defaultly run as a port which is a 8080, you may configure the port in other software, it won't work. So that you can, when you work in Spring Boot, you have to configure your own port, right? You can configure whatever port which is your own port, right? So you have to configure, you have to add 3 lines. Okay, team leaves cache, you have false, JPA false, we not connect any database here. Okay, so only we have to display the form, right? This is the only thing we have to do. After done the stuff, we have to save all, right? First what I did here, first we have index page we have maken. After that we have to make the domain. After that controller, right? Now let's run and check whether it's working fine or not. So what I'm going to do is, here, this is the console, right? We have to run. Okay, so how to run here is, select this is our main page. So select this one, right click, run Java application. Now you can check here. It's working. Now it's working. So Spring Boot is working successfully. Now we check the port whether it's working fine or not. This is a port. There's a port. This one. Okay. Now we'll check it. Okay. The same port. We have to copy this. Copy. We have to put it here. Localhost. Press enter key. It's working successfully now. Here you can check the port is working successfully. Now what I am going to do is, here, if you input 3 numbers and click submit button, we have to calculate the total, average and grade. So what I am going to do is, here I am going to create another page. This one should be the result. We have to create this one, others, HTML, click next. The page you can select this one, result. The page we have to name it as result.html, right? Result page, what I am going to do is, here, right here, same thing, the format, right? The same code, I just copy, paste it over here, right? Okay, the result page, what I did here is, this is how the methods, right? These methods are, we have to put it here, student class, get total mean this one. This is student class. Get total, get average, get grade. Okay. Now here first what I am going to do is, here get total. Second thing, get average. get grade. Right. We have to save all, right? Get average, get grade, get total, right? So we have to save all. Now what I am going to do is here, we have to this result, right? Get total, get this, all the things are coming from this student domain. This is inside the student domain, this class, student class, right? Get average, get grade, get total, get average, get grade, right? Now you save all. Now what I am going to do is here, go to the debug. We already, this program is running, so we have to right click this one and terminate and relaunch, right, till launch, right. Now let's go here, you type, you have to press enter key. Now we have to enter the marks, click submit button. What was there, right? The problem is here. What happened is, I got the problem. It's not a problem actually. The controller I haven't set it. This is not reg success. Let's go to the registration success page. So here we have to write here is result. This is a result. Result. The same result you have to give here as well. This is a result. When you fill the form and click submit button, it goes to here. Click submit button. The action will be work the result. Result will be control this result, right? Result, it will be processed, return back to the result page. So here also we have result. Okay, that's the thing we have to do, right? Okay, this is the thing we have to do. Very simple. Now let's run the application and check. Again we have to debug. Select this one, terminate and relaunch. You can check here, it will be working. Now let's go here. Press enter key. Now here we have to write 78, 55. Here, this one should be the total. This is the average. Sorry, what's the problem here? The average calculation having a problem. What was the problem? Right, the problem is here. What's the problem here is, this one should be the problem. Only it's calculated, we divide by only this one. Okay, this is the problem I think. So what I did here is, I'm going to do another thing is, we have to create the double average. Okay, so here we have to write here double average, right? So here what happen is, I'm going to do, we have to create another variable int total equal marks 1 plus marks 2 plus marks 3. If you write like this, you can easily calculate, right? Now here this is a tot. We have divide by this, right? Here average. Okay, here these three things we have to control X cut off equal, right? Now this average, control C to copy, control V to paste average, right? Now it will be working. The same thing we have to put it here as well. Great, right? Okay, it's great. Okay, now it's working. This average we have to, we get the average and we have to check the grade. Right? Now it's working successfully. Okay, earlier there will be the problem. All right. Now let's check. Here now it's working perfectly well. It's working perfectly well. This is the total, this is the average, it's passed. Right, now I am going to calculate another things. 78, 45, 44, 45. Click submit button. Fail. Okay, it's working successfully. This is how we have to make the student marks calculation system in Springboard. It's working successfully. If you have any problem with this one, you can ask me anytime. If you like my channel, please subscribe me, like me. Thank you for watching.